Let's find out.
All right, you guys have seen me dance, and now it's time for me to sing. So I'm meeting with Hollywood vocal coach James Lugo to rock and roll. So I'm here with James Lugo of Vocal Asylum. Now, James, tell us about Vocal Asylum.
It's for singers get in and they can't get out.
Okay.
All right, so this is our little intro video for the video, and we're gonna have some fun today because fun's been a little bit on the downside lately, so it's time to have a little fun. So, and we've got a bunch of records to start tracking guitars, so we're using this as an excuse to get it together. So we're gonna tune everything. We got to tune all the guitars, and we're gonna start having some fun. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. I'm going to set up a camera, and you're going to see the amps, right? And then we'll have all the guitars kind of everywhere. Oh, backyard. Wait, Jake's here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to let you guys hear a little bit of everything, all the different amps, the Orange, the Mesa, the modded Marshall, the AC30, the vintage Marshall, and the reissued deluxe reverb. Hey, what's up, Schmoops? We're going to shoot a video. So anyway, that's going to be it. And yeah, enjoy. All right. So this is like everything on at once. We've got the camera here on the amps. We've got the QuickTime. We've got Camtasia. We've got and Camtasia audio running out to screen capture, everything. The whole thing. All right. So we just needed to take a break from all the intense mixing videos for a minute and just have some fun because we're about to start recording guitars on a bunch of records. So today's you see Will back there on one of the cameras. He's tuning all these guitars, and we're just going to play around a little bit with some amps and some guitars, let you guys hear them. So this is my WCR. The cab in the tent is a Mesa Boogie with a combo of vintage 30s and greenbacks, and this is a 2002 800 modified by Mark Cameron with the Ocean mod, and then we should have sound. Woo! There you go. Yeah, rock and roll, right? Let's throw another guitar on there. What do we got?
We got Sparkles.
What do you? Oh, Sparkles. Yeah, that's kind of like a. Well, should we do? We'll do Sparkles.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is. This is a guitar we got for like $150 used, but it was mint. It was sitting at Sam Ash. It's some really cheap Yamaha, like an RV 320 or something. I don't know what it is. It's like, yeah, it's really great though. It's bright and it's a little thinner and more edgy and it works great. Almost like it's like a P90 guitar.
It might be new strings too. The tuning was being weird.
Yeah, these guitars have been sitting like crazy in here, and yeah, I'm not gonna drop markers. I'm just gonna record. I don't care. I know what these things sound like. All right, so here it is. Let's see what we got. Yeah. I still keep going like this, like it's a Les Paul. It's so weird. Yeah, going between Les Pauls and like Strat styles is weird. Oh, we got the dog. This is a great guitar. Isn't this thing awesome?
Oh yeah.
It's so edgy. It's bright. It's stock. This thing is like, I don't even know what it is. If you go onto my James Lugo Music, it's on the in the production page. There's all the guitars. It's like an RV 320 or something. It's funkier and it makes me want to play like funkier parts. You know what I mean? It's not so like chunky. All right, so you know what? We'll stay right here. Let's move to another amp, right? Because it's a party. It's a party here at James Lugo Music. Centrally here. You take that. We're going to switch some stuff here. Always put it on standby. I usually count to at least 5. Dave Friedman says it doesn't matter. Like he says it doesn't matter. Like you can unplug it once you're not playing, or you know, like the speaker cable. But you know, it's just so. It's just such a old school force of habit. All right, let's go rocker verb. So we got an orange rocker verb Mark 1, which this is the same exact model. Amp and model. This isn't the actual amp, but this is the same model. If you can see it. Can you see it? I think there's something in the way. You may not. You may be able. It's an orange rocker verb that was on Rely On and Don't Leave a Light On. And I was like, we're working on those. I'm like, oh my god. First I thought it may have been the Diesel VH4, but it actually was the rocker verb. This is a cool amp. All right, so. We'll just do an RV50, little drop marker. So here's the here's that same guitar and rocker verb. that thing sound awesome? It's so thick. You know, Billy's obviously got more of the Marshall thing, a little more of a... You know, you can also lift your leg up like a flamingo when you do that sound.
Does that add to the tone with the tone phase?
Yeah. Well, there's your orange. You know what we're going to do now? Who's ready to have some fun? Let's fire them both up. We'll keep the orange in that primary cab 1. We'll take Billy, which is the Ocean mod. We call him Billy because of Billy Ocean.
Grab the next get fiddle.
And we're going to pop Billy in cab 2. And we're going to try something here. A little bit of buzzy buzz. Sorry about that. Let's call this, we'll call this RV50 Billy. Now here's the trick with using, I can't see Billy. Here's the trick with using orange and a Marshall. A lot of times with the orange and the Marshall, the speaker excursion is different. Orange is, well, I don't know, we'll see. Phase may already be flipped here. Oh shoot, I gotta plug this in. Give me 1 second, guys. Because I'm using this one thing here for my... I'm using this one pre now for my teaching voice. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now, in theory, we should have Billy on. I just got to get it turned on over here. There's the ocean. The polarity may need to be flipped, right? So I come here and I go like this and I put them both in record and I go like this, right? Let's see. We'll balance them too, don't worry. Let's see. Is the polarity flipped? Probably not. Well, yeah, because this one kind of goes down. This goes down. We gotta hear this though, because sometimes the polarity can be a little deceiving. Let's hear this. I've got this radial on one cab, so I can flip the polarity right here. It's so great. And I go like this. Cab 1 is lower volume. That is Billy. No, that's the rocker verb. Let me get my little cursor here. Let's check this again. Yeah, I mean, I guess in theory it's cool, right? It's close enough for, I mean, it doesn't seem flipped. Yeah, because you can see one goes down. Okay, so we're cool. So now let's get some levels, and now we'll get to hear them both together. So cab 1 is, you know, I'll play a little bit, then I'll split them so you can hear left and right. Rocker verb is going to be here. Ocean mod is going to be here. Here we go. Both. Ah! Yeah, they're a little out volume-wise. It's close enough for rock and roll, though. Oh, here we go. Both. One at a time, so here would be just the make sure that this is going the way I want it. Right, okay. So yeah, just making sure you're hearing it. This is just rock reverb. And Ocean. And together. Hold on. So this is a situation where I don't like them equal volume. I kind of like the rock reverb better for this. So let's say I would go like this and kind of find a blend, right? Little clashy. I may not even really use these two together on something like this, but it's just a try. Let's bring up that Marshall again. Remember, that's 2. And let's kill the Marshall. Now we'll kill the orange. That's the classic sound there, right? So let's try it the other way. Marshall up, less orange. That would depend on what you're doing. Like if you're trying to make it sound more like kind of boxy 70s, you know. Right? Take it all the way out. This is just Marshall. And this is where you kind of experiment, right? Because, you know, each song is different, each track is different, each guitar sounds different. You can also EQ the different amps to kind of make, sometimes you make one amp maybe more the brighter and then one more the darker or whatever, you know. All right, so let's try panning this. which this may or may not really be cool, but stereo. That's both of them. So now, let's stop all that hootenanny. And you know what we'll do? Let's shut these off, or shut that down. Let's shut this orange off completely. Oh! Let's go into the Mesa. We'll just make this kind of high gain. This is probably going to be it. Because I got to download tracks and... So, oh no, not two. Ah! Billy, okay, here we go. So, cab 1 into rectifier. All right, let's let that warm up a second. That is a Rev G rectum fryer. A triple. Because why do dual when you can do triple? Yeah, that's a hot subject. People still argue about that. Or not argue, but that's still like a big topic. It was up on the Mesa Facebook group.
Yeah. I mean, I have the dual rack and I love it. But...
You know, Ingve says more is more. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I've had them all.
How could more be more when less is more?
That's exactly what he doesn't say. He says exactly the opposite. More is more. All right, let's see what we got here. So this is going through cab 1. Yeah, this may be clipping a little bit. I hate turning these amps down though. They're kind of set to optimal levels. And the thing with this is, like, these amps don't have the right gain for my taste. Like this, and I don't like cranking the gain. These I like a little pedal with it, so we'll mess with a little bit of pedal. Also, I've got the MXR 10 band in the loop, cutting out the mids, the usual Mesa thing. So here is the Les Paul with the triple, and we're gonna have a little fun. All right, so this is with the OCD. Now let's go to the tube screamer, and this I usually set the kind of the volume and the thing around noon, and I duck that the drive down lower. Like I put the drive at like depending on how you're looking at it, down like to 9, lower volume or lower drive. So this is the Maxon 8. OCD.
Daddy?
Now 808.
Dad?
Hold on. No, I like the OCD kind of more metal. More, I guess depending on what you want, it seems more processed and more kind of outer worldly sounding with the OCD. The Maxon sounds more natural, more warm. This is the Maxon. And then the OCD. And now the Maxon. And not even close to as fun to play with. So, and OCD. That just agrees with the way I like to play music with this kind of thing. Yeah, that's cool. Rev G triple rectifier. Well, let's try, well, now we are set up here. Let's blend it with the Marshall. So this should already be set up. Let's see. We'll stop this. And we'll call this Rec Billy. Ah! Oh, I did Rec here. I didn't even do Rec. Let me call it Rec. All right, so here's going to be Rec and Billy. Oh. What? I love you too. This is now everything through the OCD, so it's a little. It's not like a. It's not an n equals 1 or n plus 1 or n1 something. Here we go. Let's check this polarity. Oh, wrong spot. Sorry about that. Polarity. Man, it's not easy with my kids here. It's like, can't you see this is hot enough already? That looks good. So these are set. This has all been phased and polarityed and schmageggied and schmutzied. Oh, let's just go see. And now we're going to hear both of them. This is Rec and Ocean Mod. This is both through the OCD. I could split this off, but we're just set up like this. So this is now both of them. clipping. I'm not trying. I can't keep testing everything. I just want to do this. There you go. You got it. Marshall Boogie. Pretty classic. Let me hear if that's just the desk rattling or if there is clipping, because I know one of these Neves, I can see it over here, is clipping. All right, sorry about that. Give me a second. I gotta turn this down. Let me see what's going on here. Give me a second. We got some schmutz. Hold on. Not sure what that is. All right, welcome to the dark side, right? Welcome to the dark side. All right, well, I'm gonna have to hunt this down. It could be the cable the way it's seated in here. This should all be good though. It sounds like it's the rack. If I kill this, totally. Where'd the rectifier go? Did I not? Oh. Okay, sorry. Rectifier. Be in cab 1. So that may be clipping a little bit more. Yeah, that's okay. So let's get rid of the rack now. Let's open up Billy. This is called troubleshooting on the... Okay, these are those... Okay, these are those warm audios. I'm new at these. You got to turn the... Yeah. You got to take the input here, and it's got to go down 1 tick. It was too hot. It's weird why it sounds so... Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, like, to me, like, that's the Ocean mod. That doesn't play as nice. I don't like that so much with the... I just shut the OCD off. Make sure everybody's 0 here. Yeah, okay. All right, so listen, take a second. And all this going on, and my kids are busting my chops. Like, all right, so we're going to end this video in a second, and then I got to go and commit parental homicide. Just kidding. Right, that's the second Mesa cab, so that's better. Shut that off. Let's shut off the turn on the rectifier with cab. All right. You think we can do this well?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do this. There's both of them. Put a little OCD on there. Mesa, Marshall. My decades of combining these two types of amps, Mesa, Marshall, I never liked them the same volume. Ever. They never sound good the same volume. You always have to... So this is primarily Marshall, right? This is modded Marshall with Mesa supported. is the reverse. Mesa all the way up, Marshall supporting. Right, so now that's Mesa. That was Mesa as the main. Now this is Marshall. And again, these do have the OCD on them because of I like the Mesa with that. So here you go. So anyway, I kind of like that. On this kind of playing, I kind of prefer a little bit more Mesa, but that's just my taste. Like that's with the Mesa and the Marshall knocked down about maybe 15-20%. And then you go the other way, and Marshall's up, Mesa's down. Yeah, it's much more Marshall. So really, apples and oranges. So, anyway, there it is. A lousy rendition of that, but I've been having more and more problems holding the pick, and I don't know if it's like it's so cold and it's like my skin is not sticky enough, but I don't know. Maybe I need to get some sort of sticky thing or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I guess y'all just enjoy this. My kids are knocking on the door. I'm going to have to kill them now. Can you believe this video? Who wants to see me yell? What? What? What's wrong, buddy? No. Oh, you mean Xbox or a Switch?
No.
Give me 1 minute. All right, you can. I'll be in a minute. Okay. See, that's the thing. If they really want their way, they ask me while I'm making videos, because then I'm like, all right, okay, go. I'll go sort it out, though. All right, how long is this video? It's probably pretty dang long. Let's see what's going on.
Not too long.
We got it up here.
It's not quite as long as the mix videos.
Well, no, that's a whole other thing. All right, so anyway, Around the World in 30 Days is coming up. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's make this one first. Like and subscribe.